Okay, so in this podcast we're going to talk about covalent compounds. They're also called molecular compounds. They are always binary. We're not going to get into the organic compounds, which make up most of everything. We're just going to talk about binary compounds. When you are naming a binary compound, you just name the first element the way it appears on the periodic table. And the second element will change the ending to IDE, just like in ionic compounds. We use prefixes to tell us how many of each atom exists. And here are your prefixes. And the one never, ever, ever is never use mono on the first thing. I mean, think about it. You've never heard monocarbon dioxide. We just say carbon dioxide. If you mention the element, it's assumed that you have one. But you do use prefixes for 2 through 10 for the first element and 1 through 10 for all of the elements. Or all of the second element, sorry. So here are some examples. And so we're going to go through and name these. We're going to do some naming and some formula writing. We have NF3. Well, N is nitrogen. And F is fluorine, which means we change that to fluoride, but we've got 3 of those, so that's trifluoride. SO2, there's only 1 sulfur, so we just have sulfur. We have 2 oxygens, that's dioxide. We have CO2, so you should recognize carbon dioxide. Okay, we have As2O3, so we've got 2 of something, so that's di. As is arsenic. And then 3 oxygens, so we have trioxide. We have CO, which is carbon monoxide. And CCl4, we'll see is carbon. 4 is tetra. And chloride. So now we're going to try and do some going from the names to the formulas. And going from name to formula on all 3 types is like the most important thing for you to learn, because it'll make the biggest difference in naming, writing balanced chemical equations, and doing everything that you need to do for the rest of the school year. So we have boron trifluoride. So boron is B, fluoride is F, and the tri means we've got 3 of those. Dinitrogen, sorry, that should be pentoxide. So nitrogen is N, the di means I got 2 nitrogens, oxide is O, and the pent means 5. Tetraphosphorus hexoxide. So we have phosphorus, tetra means there's 4 of them, oxide again is O, and hex means 6. And iodine pentafluoride. We have 1 iodine, we have fluorine, and penta means 5. So that's how you go from the names to the formulas, and the formulas to the names for covalent compounds. Make sure that you're asking questions in class when you're doing the actual work.